Hey now, what's up you guys? Big Dinosaur here. Welcome to another story time. Now, as I'm recording my voice, for this one point, I'm not gaming while doing this. This is pre-recorded gameplay of me playing Drive Club. I didn't know what else to play. I suck at it, just to let you know. And the music, I have no idea why. I like it. I like this kind of music, especially this song. But I'm here to tell you, of course, about the turtle hike. It's a thing that happens in Boy Scouts every once in 4 years. Give me a second. Need to take a drink of water. Y'all get your snacks. Let's get started. So, this was like about 3 weeks ago when I did this. By the time when this is uploaded, which will ship. Yep. I was talking about date for a second of when it will be. Obviously, it doesn't matter. So, it lasted for till Saturday morning to Sunday morning. So when we got there, it was like 9 a.m. So what we had to do was like a 9-mile in and a 9-mile back out. But the first part, there were different parts. So the first part of us getting to the campsite, we only went 6. I'll explain to that. I'll get to that part in a bit. And then the final part, we actually finished it. And boy, how was I so... Me and my... Okay, so I should explain who was all there. So, my troop master, my bro Jacob, he's part of the scout. And this lady that helps us out with this kind of stuff. So... when we first arrived there, we're like, alright, let's go. Okay, so it was like kind of like storming when we got there. So I didn't expect it to, but it was kind of just all storming, so it was all muddy. So it was just bad. So I kept on walking through puddles of mud. It was just bad, but anyway. So there's like 3 parts. So there was like a first stop, then there's a second stop, and then there's the camp, which is the final stop. So what we did when we got to the first one, we kind of just waited there for an hour because... when this happened, Jacob, he twisted both of his ankles and the blisters. Everyone had blisters but me. I haven't gotten blisters out the whole hike. I don't know how. I just didn't. I did a lot of complaining though, so got it. And so when we went on to the next one, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as muddy because we were just kind of going through these like grassy fields. The first one we kind of just went through like a cornfield, a little bit of woods, but it was mostly cornfield. So when we got to the second stop, it was like they were driving us to the camp because like as soon as we got there, it's like storms are coming in, we gotta go. But in reality, storms didn't come. So we were like, we got lucky. We just got lucky because for me and him, it was really painful because we did a lot of walking also right before the hike. So our feet were not ready for this. Our legs were not ready for this. We were just completely out of breath. So anyway, what I decided to do was, as soon as we got there, like we were gonna originally ask them if we could get a ride, but when they told us that they were gonna drive us to the camp, me and him we were just so relieved, so happy and everything. So when we got to the camp, it was me and the girl. So we kind of were just like, we're setting up our own little camp area, we're setting up the tent, we're setting up all the cooking supplies we need for dinner. And so as soon as like probably 10 minutes later, Jacob and his dad, the troop leader, shows up, and we were like, yeah man, we're just ready. So we made dinner. We didn't have a lot really. We had like chicken nacho. It was like chicken tacos. And so after that, me and him, there's this giant hill. There's 2 of them, but all we did was kind of just, well, I rolled down the first time. I didn't really bother because I got like this really big headache and I had a huge stomach ache. It was bad. I was a mess. So what I did was we just kind of just sat around, just walking around. We went to the shop. We were originally, I mean, probably the best part of all of this, we were probably gonna play War, but it didn't happen. So War, like the cards. So that didn't happen. So then the night came. It was like this troop thing. I don't remember, but it was like celebrating scouts. So we were like, alright, sweet. I don't remember what it was, but my friend and the troop leader got called up. So like, it's like some kind of promotion. So I was like, yeah, dab. That's actually pretty dope. was pretty cool. And so the second day comes along. I was so unprepared. I was wearing sweatpants, long sleeve shirt. But okay, so let me explain. The first time we went hiking, it was just me and 3 others. It was the troop. But the 4th time we went with another troop, it was just a big number of people. And this one was much more difficult. Let me get to that momentarily. So we took off. We were like, alright, this is actually not so bad because there's like a lot of road. It wasn't as terrainy. But then this is where it got all just bad. So we had to climb up to like this really tall hill. It was like steep. Oh bro, Jacob twisted his ankles again, so it was like really bad. But we managed to get through it. So then after the hill, it's like just a road. There was like a little resting area, so we were like, yes. At the stopping area, we waited for like 30 minutes, probably not even. So when we got through it all, we made it back. There was like this little like you did it area. It was like, hey, you did it, good job. You want a cookie? And then, no, not really. I imagine they wanted to give us cookies. But anyway, as soon as we got back, me and Jacob we just laid there on the ground. We just kept on giving each other high fives because this was like one of the most difficult / most fun / hateful hike I've ever been on. After that, we kind of just went to McDonald's. We saw this hot cashier there. We were like, holy crap. Well, that's it for the video, dudes. Hope you dudes enjoy. See you dudes in the next one.